Hello everyone, it's Grandma Linda again, and today we're going to do a cooking video. It's going to be 7-layer bars. And in the 7-layer bars, I'm going to tell you and show you what the ingredients are. First of all, what I've done already is I've crushed up one package of the graham crackers. How they come in the box when you have 3 packages. It's one package, and you just take the rolling pin or you smash it down, however you want to do it, and get it into fine crumbs with the graham crackers. Then you use the 1/2 cup of butter melted, and I've got this in the bowl all ready to go. And then it's going to be chocolate chips, and I have a couple different kinds here. And I have the mini chocolate chips, and then we've got the milk chocolate, whichever you prefer, and I might put a little of each in it. I don't know for sure yet. And then we're going to use butterscotch chips, and that'll be on another layer, and that goes with the 7-layer bars. And then we're going to use walnuts, and then we're going to use coconut. And I'm just going to put coconut on half of my baking dish because I've got somebody that doesn't like coconut. So we're going to make sure we please everybody. And then on top, then we're going to open this can of Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. And then we're going to drizzle that over the top. So that's kind of the way that we're going to do this. And what I've done also, just to prepare the baking dish, I've sprayed just a little bit of olive oil into the bottom of the dish. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the 7-layer bars, and we're going to put the graham cracker crumbs into the 8x8 baking dish. Get them all out of the bag here. We're going to take the melted 1/2 cup butter, and you can use anything. I think some of the recipes call for the unsalted butter, but I don't do that every time. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, but it's just your preference. Right now I just use the regular 1/2 cup of margarine, and I'm going to kind of mix it up here and to be able to form it into and press it into a crust. This is what we're hopefully going to end up with, and it's going to be very, very tasty, and it kind of fits in with the sweet tooth that you may have. So this is what we're going to do here. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you're going to preheat your oven to 350. This butter and graham crackers, that's part of the 7 layers. That's the first 2 of the 7 layers. And then we're going to make sure it's pressed down, and that kind of looks pretty good. Sometimes you just kind of have to play with it a little bit, but it all works out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, I've got some mini chocolate chips, and I'm going to just kind of cover the bottom where the crust is, and just kind of make sure you, and there's really no measuring to this. It's just kind of cover the bottom, and it's kind of the way we're going to do that. I'm going to kind of spread that around a little bit in a second here, just make sure it's as even as possible. Next I'm going to use the butterscotch chips, and we're going to kind of do the same thing. Make sure it's covered as well as can be. Now, this is part of our 7 layers, you know. Cover up as best as you can. And we have next the walnuts. We're going to put those on top of the chips. And this is really pretty easy, you know. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've done this. We'll see what happens. My family usually makes this, and I get in on the eating part, but I don't do the preparation or the baking, so this is the first timer for me too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put, like I say, there's only part of the family that likes the coconut spread on the top of the nuts and chips, so we're gonna do that on half of the pan so we can make sure that we can satisfy everybody, those that like the coconut and those that do not care for it. And that's all right. We don't have to like everything all the same. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this can of the sweetened condensed milk, and then I'm going to drizzle over it. Let's go over this half that's got the coconut. Gonna make sure, I'm hoping I'm doing this right, you know, the first time to have the whole can. And we're just going to take our time so it kind of soaks through as we prepare it. I've seen different recipes, and there might be a little bit different ingredients, maybe, you know, with the preference of whoever is going to be eating the bars. So, okay, we're going to put this baking dish into a preheated 350 degree oven, 25. So correct your recipe as I'm putting my baking dish into the preheated 350 degree oven. And there's a few of you out there that watch my videos that really like to watch me use this old-fashioned timer. And for those of you out there, and I'll say one of the names, Phyllis, I'm gonna use my old-fashioned timer and put it for 25 minutes. There you go. And it's in the oven. I've got the finished product, and it's the 7-layer bars. I'm going to take a little taste of it, let you know how delicious it is. Delicious. You have to try it. It's very good. So that was the 7-layer bars. And once again, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for watching and being so patient with me with my cooking. I appreciate that. Have a good day.